We're actually gonna start today's video last night. We're leaving the Mexican restaurant. It was my brother's birthday celebration. Happy birthday to you. And while we were leaving, I checked Facebook and I saw a free something or other on Facebook Marketplace. So let's see if we can start today's video by getting some free stuff. Okay, it's still on the corner. It says free. It's a white Christmas tree. I think we should paint it yellow. Look, what is it?
Christmas tree. Christmas.
Say that again.
Christmas.
See what I picked up last night?
Is it a Christmas tree?
It's a white Christmas tree. What do you think I should do with it? There's only one correct answer.
Put it in the smart cart?
Paint it yellow. It's too bad you don't get to decorate it with me.
Aww.
Because you gotta go to work and all. Maybe this tree's not as big as I thought it was. It's awful. I'm thinking this is the bottom. All right. So last night at dinner with the fam, I told the fam I need a Christmas tree. And Mother was like, yeah, you need a yellow one. I was like, of course. And she was like, you should buy a white one and paint it yellow. And I was like, I absolutely do not want to do that. And then, of course, I get on Marketplace. There's a free white one. And I start thinking, well, I don't guess it'd be the worst thing. And my whole family sat there going, oh, 2 cans of paint. It'll paint good. Anyone who's watched this channel for a while knows that I've painted a lot of stuff. And more importantly, I've painted a lot of stuff yellow. And there is just a textural quality, a fibrous quality to these plastic trees. It's not gonna be fun to paint. It's just not gonna be fun. So we're probably gonna have an ugly Christmas tree, but that's okay. Christmas is not about beauty, is it? That's what I'm talking about. You know, one could, were they up for the job, take off every branch and paint them individually. But I want to be clear about something. I'm not up for the job. I'm not doing that. It's too much work. To be clear, I'm not going to paint this tree sitting right here. But we are about to do a test paint. I don't want to do this. Let's do a little bit y'all can see. Have I ever shied away from painting anything yellow? No. This thing's already making a terrible mess. Oh my God! Okay. Confidence restored. I'm sorry I doubted you, Mother. This looks awesome. This is working quite well. Now I'd much rather have a real tree, but are you team real tree or fake tree? To be clear, there is a yellow tree on Amazon, but it's a couple $100. I feel like in the long run, probably better off spray painting one. The best part is too, this is a giant warehouse I'm in, so when I'm done with it, it's just gonna go in the back till next year. Oh shit, okay. So outside of my workshop here, it's a pretty busy intersection, as you've probably noticed, not just on this video, but about any video I make, I'm out here doing something. And because of that, I can't tell you how many times I've looked up and made awkward eye contact, like just now with the bus driver. Just straight in my eyes, what are you doing, son? Now that being said, some months ago, when it was still warm outside, I was at somebody's house fixing something for them. And they, for some reason, I'm into my workshop or something, and they're like, oh, where's the workshop at? And I say, well, down on 2nd Street, and they stopped me. They said, hold on, I gotta tell you the best story ever. We were driving down the street down that way, and there was a bunch of guys outside this building with cameras filming something, and my daughter asked me, what are they doing, Mommy? And I said, I don't know, honey, I think they're shooting a porno. And we laughed, and I said, actually, ma'am, that was us with the cameras. We have a YouTube channel. We do things. I don't even know what we were filming. Probably something for my little brother's channel, some stunts with chairs or something. And we had a good laugh about that. That being said, I promise you, today, in my hometown here, there will be 100+ incidents of people going home, telling their significant other, listen, honey, let me tell you what I saw today. What'd you see, honey? I saw a guy outside this building. He was spray painting his Christmas tree. Well, what color was he painting it? Green? No, honey, he was painting it yellow. I swear to God, that exact thing is gonna happen in multiple households today. I know it, I feel it in my bones. Awkward eye contact right here. They're like, what is he doing? I'm locking eyes with them as they drive by. Why do people do that? Because I don't do that. I mean, you don't, I'm not a rubbernecker, is what I'm saying. But people rubberneck me constantly. I mean, I get it. I get the spectacle. Giant man, long beard, sweatsuit, spray paint, tree. I get the optics, I do. But they don't look away. You can see the headlines now. It's not Florida man this time, no, it's Kentucky man. Kentucky man, stupid. No, better word. Let's find a better word. Unwell Kentucky man spray paints Christmas tree yellow. I'm kind of at this point in the process where I'm not sure if it's looking good or if it's just somehow looking dirty. I don't want to say peed on, you know, don't eat a yellow Christmas tree kind of thing. Like, but the white still shines through just enough. It's kind of like, what am I looking at? Maybe once we get the ornaments on and the lights and stuff, it won't be such a problem. But right now, we've got an interesting specimen that everyone in town is driving by going, what the, why, man? I mean, why do you do weird stuff outside of your workshop that makes me have awkward conversations with my children every time I drive by? Well, man, you gotta learn the way of the road sometime, because that's the way the news goes. I guess I've never fluffed a Christmas tree before. You know what really hasn't happened though? No one ever stops their car and goes, what the heck? Which is surprising. Not saying I want them to. People walking by do. No one ever stops traffic to go, why? Why are you doing this? It's funny, that looked completely yellow until I fluffed it. Now there's plenty of white showing. Is fluffing the right term? Does one fluff their Christmas tree? I'm sure that's fine verbiage. Why? Why you do this? I'm just about a whole can down. I'm one can down almost. I've just about got what you might say is the first coat, which is good because I only bought 2 cans. Means the second one can touch it up real nice. Yes, he is painting his Christmas tree yellow. I think I might turn this thing upside down when I'm done and go at it again. There's kind of this inner stem part that's not really getting enough paint in most areas. Awkward eye contact. Anytime I look up, just he'll wreck if he doesn't look away. He's looking at me. He's not. Every time. What is he doing? Calling his wife right now. You'll never believe what I saw. He's painted yellow, and then his wife would be like, oh, it's just this guy watching on YouTube. This is, you think I'm mocking you people, but this is how people talk. This is how I talked until I was about 20. Yelling. Matter of fact, anyone else ever only answer the phone going yellow? Call me. I swear, it's exactly how I answer. I'm getting honked at. I actually know this one. He's not surprised by this. That guy actually knows me. He's going home to his wife, who also knows me well. You won't believe what Dennis's son was doing. Well, what was he doing? He's painting the Christmas tree yellow. And then she's gonna be like, well, does that really surprise you? And he's like, well, I guess not. I suppose it don't. But is it not gonna surprise him when he really thinks about it because of who I am or because of whose son I am? I'll leave that one up to you. Probably a little of both by this point. Not that my father is a spray paintaholic, just he's an odd duck. And his spawn came out a bit odd as well. Though they came out quite a bit larger than him. That's got nothing to do with anything, just thoughts, Christmas tree thoughts, hashtag. We're kind of reaching a point of, oh, there's a term for this. We're reaching a point of maximum yellow. Saturation, maybe? We're definitely at the point where more of it is yellow than not, which is a good place to be, but the can is empty. I mean, it's pretty yellow now. Eye contact, city official. They're in a city truck. Probably calling it in right now on the radio. Be advised, down on second, we got a vandalizer. He's painting people's trees yellow. I don't get the joke though. Maybe if he were painting them lime green and it were a Grinch joke, I'd understand, but yellow, I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie, it's going so much better than I thought it would. It's yellow, man. There ain't really nothing to it. It's yellow. If I keep going, you ain't gonna be able to tell it was a white tree. That's out. Well, I drove back by later, Ethel, and the strange man was playing with toys. I think they're sex toys, Ethel. I really think they are. Can number 2. So much thicker with the new can. I really need to not waste this new can. I need to like get clever and go from the other side or something. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Getting them tough to cover angles. You know, small town here, 60,000 people or so. A little bit bigger if you count the county. You end up in the newspaper at some point in your life. I think for me, it was washing windows, which I did professionally for some number of years. It's the last time I can remember being in the paper. And it's very nonchalant. Local reporter just drives by, snaps a picture, asks you a question. You're front page of the paper the next day for washing windows. I've never sought to be in the newspapers, but if someone wants to put this in a newspaper, I'd be mighty proud. Headline would read, "Not shooting a porno." I don't think they'd put that in the paper, but just saying. Could do a lot of good helping me spread the word of what is and isn't going on down here. I need a rope, I'm getting tired of this. All right, we're just going in. This goes against everything I know about spray painting. This is how it is. I am only one. I can't sit this down, I don't know what to do with it. I feel like I'll hit this with another coat next year and it'll be even better. I know where my ornaments are. I'm not 100% sure where my tree topper is. I'm pretty sure I've got a Mario star, which will match this quite well. Didn't think about that. Hopefully we can find it. God, I need someone who knows how to do this. I feel incredibly inadequate at like spraying this thing out. Eye contact, not looking away. I definitely feel like there's gonna be a point where I kind of really miss some spots bad, and that's just gonna have to be the back of the tree this year. We're not going further than 2 cans. I'm not going back to Walmart. You'd think I'd have a storage full of yellow paint, which I do, but the spray paint just gets used constantly. So there's never any left. It's bought on a per project basis, pretty much weekly. Comment below, be curious to know, has anyone else ever painted a Christmas tree? Or am I the odd man out? I really need to turn the bottom of this thing upside down. At this point, it's just kind of like coloring it in. You ever do a color by number and just do every number the same? That's kind of what's going on here. What are you doing, son? I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty yellow. Yeah, son. I really need to stop and fluff, because at some point, someone who knows what they're doing is gonna come fluff and reveal lots of leftover white spot. I know this because every time I fluff, I uncover white spots. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a 3 or 4 year process. Don't just get off my back. I've done about all the painting I can do, son. When you just got sweat running down your face, it's kind of when you know it's time to quit. And it's pretty yellow. The first person to walk up in my shop and be like, you missed a spot. Whack! I already know where the back of the tree is gonna be. Just figured that out. What are you doing, son? I'm doing what's expected of me, what the internet expects. I'm marking things off that list that I've been saying I'm gonna do for 100 years. Thought I was gonna get this beautiful train driving by shot, and it was 2 cars. This is where the tree's gonna go, and it's a mess. It's been a mess. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, Dave. Stocking with my name on it. You guys will have to comment below if you see anything that you guys did send, because it's been long enough now, I certainly don't remember every one of them. Matching Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments. I'm very, very happy to be able to tell you that I saw Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time in theaters as an adult. A Christmas replaying one year. It was awesome. I'd never seen it. I thought, ooh, what a great experience to actually see it for the first time in theaters. It was awesome. Groot ornament, holding a star. Oh, I just spotted my tree topper. Stick around for the end, so we have a tree topper. It's actually over on my Mario shelf, which makes perfect sense. Okay, on the tree so far, Jack, Mario, Yoshi, Triple Duck, Vader. I think that's about it. I got a few more here. 1, 2. Oh, the Harry Potter one. Let's go. Ooh, more Nightmare Before Christmas. 2 of them, 3 of them. Let's go. And a My Little Pony. And this is from one of you guys that made this yourself, which is pretty awesome. All right, that's all my normal ornaments. Now, the next big thing that I have, you guys remember when McDonald's had the 101 Dalmatians and they were all ornaments? They all have a loop hook on them. I've got so many of them. This is probably gonna take a while. Well, now I'm looking. Oh, okay, there you go. There's the ornament hook. I knew they did. This is gonna be a yellow Dalmatian tree. Tell me how that makes sense. That's by far the heaviest ornament I put on there. A lot of their collars have the ornament hanger hole. I will say a lot of these Dalmatian ornaments, though cool and cute, their weight and equilibriums were not very well considered in terms of being ornaments, because a lot of them hang in very funny ways that you just can't help. But, you know, they're 99% just supposed to be children's toys to be thrown away. They didn't know crazy people that painted their Christmas trees yellow were going to collect them and then hang them on our Christmas tree. No one thought that out, and I don't blame them. It's a little close there, friend. It's okay. I'm starting to hang them all too close together, but there's so many. Yeah, there's definitely some of them that have no business being ornaments. Like, look, the only sensible way to hang this one is upside down because of that point of equilibrium. I mean, without getting creative. On purpose? No, I don't know. A lot of them are like that. Sleds gotta hang like that. I guess you can kind of get clever and start sitting them on branches and stuff, but I'm not very good at this. Doo-dah, doo-dah. All right, that's all the Dalmatians. Now, that's actually all of my official ornaments. From here, we move on to Furbus and other keychain-like things. Actually, I lied to you. This Furby is properly a Christmas ornament. And he needs a very front and central place, because he's the best. Furbies! All right, how do I really even these out so that this really looks like a Furby tree? Also, it's a bit of a tilty tree, but that's okay. Still a happy tree. There are no accidents. I kind of feel like I'm running out of spots, even though there's empty spots. Sorry, y'all can hang out there together. More Furby. Never enough. A yellow one, you're gonna just disappear, buddy. I've definitely figured out what the front is, for sure. Oh, it's so good. Do I keep going with keychains, or we call that done? Really can't decide. I mean, there's definitely kind of more room. We'll at least put the plushie-like keychains on there, and then we'll call it done. I'm kind of starting to overlap stuff, and I know that's not good practice, but I've done such a terrible job. I'm not gonna be able to move this thing without half of it falling. I think it's done except for the most important part, which we'll have to lift the camera for. Are y'all ready for this? One of you guys sent this to me forever ago. It's a very TENDO Christmas.